With Zeus up in heaven, and Simple has made his way towards the connector, but the first shot comes in. Kenny S blows off C's head there on the B-bomb side.
Flamey, meanwhile, oh, perfectly timed, flash, rather, as he gets taken down and into the site. Simple's got one already rotating around. They go, and he denies the bomb as well by getting Kenny. Edward follows it up. Down goes NBK. Simple's aware of the fact that Apex never went in through the monster. Was going to try and flank back behind him as Apex and Body now have to go for the plant that Kenny couldn't find the first time. And Edward, I think, is going to be greeted. Okay, I thought he would be peeking. He's not. That gives Body no chance when he goes to the repeat because Edward checks it. And it's a rotation around toward the tunnel. And Edward might be ready for this. I think he is. He's read this, that he's run back and perfectly played. Has a kit as well picked up on the way through.
But Zeus is going aggressive towards short. Gets taken down, but there's a couple more players get the refrags here, and Edward delivers in spades. Two more come through, and it's a 4-on-3. Hard work done. Good nade.
He is so good with the M4. That's the thing. I still think that could be a rule change they make if they look to go that route in the future.
That's why I think bring someone else in with the AWP roles. That would be the move I'd make.
And I mean, you look at, I don't know if you saw the game with Flipside. Who were they playing? Team Spirit? No, they were playing someone. Another Kazakhstani team, I think, actually.
Yeah.
And Electronic was like +14, and the rest of his team was like -26.
Not bad.
Yeah, so Electronic's another candidate for rifling as well.
Well, here we go. Edward coming in for the master flank. It could be perfect. Or not. Misses out by a couple of seconds there. Still sees finding a frag in towards the B side. 10 seconds as well. He needs to deny the plants. All he has to do here. Opts to take the challenge instead. And now, oh, Simple doesn't hit a shot. And there we go. Kenny S. No one there waiting for it. And Simple with the first shot. He has the boost, I believe. He does take down MBK. It's always a very viable boost in the no-scope towards shore. That also works quite nicely
We
for
might
him.
get treated to one of those games, Hank.
I hope so.
It's been a while.
Kenny S and Simple going at it.
If
yes,
they both
please.
hit that, yeah, absolutely. If they both hit that level. I've already seen one grim error from Kenny early on, and you're right, C's gets caught well out of position. Apex is behind the sandbags when they have the advantage.
Get the 5-on-3, and then you're playing by yourself. It's Simple. He is at least recovering the situation.
I don't really know what Apex was thinking there either. Zeus will find Kenny. I'm hearing more silencers than I've heard in forever, and it's music to my ears. They do sound beautiful. As Body heads in, it's Zeus that's still waiting behind Toxic, and the AK can't match the laser, as you called it.
MBK going for the brave contact play with his teammate as well. Flashbang misses, but the shot doesn't. Body gets one with the AK-47. MBK now just look a little try to make things work.
BK gets toward the grill, the great pipe, the drains.
How's he done that?
It's Kenny that actually gets in to find Zeus. Edward immediately back into NBK. A 2 versus 1 with low HP on Kenny, but AWP in his hand. Shocks on 54. I would give the man all the chance in the world with even 1 HP on an AK some days. And Edward sits to wait and see what happens with the bomb, which will now head to the site. That's his cue to enter, but as he wants to slip around. The smoke dissolves. They've heard him jump over. Low HP. Kenny down. Baits out the shot. He's got a real chance at finding Shocks as well. Who thinks he's going to be jumping around behind the boards? He's not. And reads it better.
There it is.
Good shot from Simple, though. As he gets up onto the flower pot, Zeus still inside of the bathroom. Seized. Flamey over toward B. Bomb well back toward T-spawn. G look for 2 in a row. See what I did there?
Yes, that is good.
Thanks. I like it a lot. I put a lot of thought into that one.
Flamey pushed up to one tunnel here. He's going to have a couple of players to work. Brings out the nades. The flashbang could be decent. Doesn't have any effect, and he should be going down here for sure. But how does he pull that one off? Kenny S will recover just about 30 seconds remaining now. Shoxy on the B side. Simple. Coming in from the connector. Has to deny this plant, but Shoxy ready and waiting for him. It does come towards short. The flashbang's no good. Shoxy surely gets his kill, but somehow no. Denied. Kenny S now with the AWP has the 2-on-1 situation. Has to get the bomb down as well. Has no time to get towards A. Fakes it out. And they haven't taken the bait. He has to really go for it now. He knows it. Oh, another bait.
Wow, Zeus, who has a smoke to work with that's deployed in front of the doorway. He wants the gap inside of it. More importantly, he's going to spot one, but he has to run away. That's his cue to run and get back quickly because he can hear Shocks approaching, and still he wins that duel as well.
Just about. Surely he gets nothing more out of this, but it's good work so far. Bomb dropped as well. Simple chiming in. 5 on... Surely, Zeus, you go back then. Wasn't happy with 2 and the bomb down. Wanted to give Kenny S a window. I thought he'd go for the really defensive play, then bait them into the corner. But Simple still hitting absolutely everything. KennyS gets dropped and seized with the final flank kill.
Hopefully with great success. Apex better than the AWP could have been, as Simple fell back, was ready to roll, and got in a better position, out in front of the bathrooms, as Edward wants to wrap back around and finally put him down. He found Zeus as well, so job well done from Apex.
Very well done indeed. Flamey, try and hold him off now. He is towards short. This could be perfect, Matt. Finds NBK with no problem whatsoever. That's made things interesting. KennyS only with that Galil as well. Down he goes. He's up to body. Sneaking in through short. Nails the shot. 1 minute remaining.
Heads in. Slowly, body reads it, knows that he's not toward the stairs. Somehow he's not dead yet. I thought he had to have gone down. There's so many blood spatters already on the wall in the same position. Contact, if you will, in terms of spotting Edward inside of the site. Simple, however, continues to be aggressive with an AWP.
Problem is now, they can't afford to take ecos, right? So they're going to have to keep buying up with just the AKs.
The bomb in the hands of Shox and a grouping inside of the bathrooms that suggests maybe they want to go that way. Shox has other plans, though. Maybe that's for the best. Kenny, however, does find C's because Zeus was pushing up with him. If they find both, they open the site. Zeus, I think they know where he is or should check it. Flash, maybe not, because they go over it. They go right in front of him. Awkward as he almost missed out on body. He's going to wrap around low HP. Kenny instead, though, gets far enough forward, and he saves his teammate.
He should be able to plant still. No problem at all. Flamey left in the 3 versus 1. Might as well go for it. Try and limit them as much as he possibly can for the next round.
Shox makes no mistake finding Simple, that's for sure.
Yes, the orb gone as well, and maybe their chances of winning this round. Oh no. Check it eventually. He's looking for the big line up there, Edward. The trigger discipline coming through. But I still think G2 run away with this round. Yeah, it is. Apex taking them down. They've got Famouses and UMPs. They're struggling, but still, at least making the round competitive. This goal is almost certainly going to be for Apex, and that should be it. Flamey, another 3 versus 1. 3 versus 0. 11-4 will be the score. Does he dare go any further?
Absolutely he does. Come on. He's made it this far, not seen. Why wouldn't he? Oh, that's...
They've stacked for him?
That, is this something I've not... Okay. I mean, whatever.
Kill them both.
Gonna struggle to kill them both. Goes down. Simple. I don't know that they were... Is that
That's
something he regularly does?
It must
yeah,
be.
Exactly. I've not recounted that, but they might study more recently than I'm
That's
expecting.
not a usual setup. You don't just sit 2 steps, 2 people on each other's heads. That's not normal. But they do get a recovery frag there, and will be KennyS to pick that up. Like I said, he's showing some great form right now, but 2 players coming in the back. That's going to be Body and Kenny. Flashes go down, and Bomb should be planted pretty comfortably here, but they need to act quickly. I would say do the bank plan here to be safe. There they come. Oh, Edward. He pushed his smoke as well. He's brave. It's going to be GT picking this round up. It looks like it's falling apart for the Navi side. KennyS coming in. Apex smoked out, but they're being pincered right now.
NBK, meanwhile, working his way onto the site, but greeted by Edward as Apex again looks impressive. He's been the best of G2, I think, in this game.
Here he comes up. North long. Best aim there, but Zeus does push him back. Bomb should be going down momentarily. That's better. Gets 1 at least. NBK hasn't had much impact into this game, but does take down one of the opening kills. We'll see if they can get anything more. Bomb will be planted. Edward, though, blows his head off, and NBK just can't get going in this game whatsoever. But Body seems to be coming to life.
He's under the smoke and working his way back to the site. One of my favorite features of Overpass, nice flash, is to walk around this platform and how close you can get, how tight proximity the battles become on the retakes. It's certainly worked out so far for G2. In fact, I was going to say, I think they've heard the hits detected, and therefore they'll get the kill.
This is a nice position from Body. There we go. Stop the boost.
Good find though, Body and NBK all set and ready, and NBK could swing for more, knows they're there. Trying to time it with a flash, does so perfectly. Apex already contributed. Shox closes out the round, so G2.
Looks like it is the latter. In we go, and NBK is loving that. 1 kill and falls back as well.
Immediately goes for the other, surprisingly doesn't hit it. It's seized instead with Zeus to follow on Apex. So the site take successful for Navi. Finally, Zeus needs to plant the bomb. He'll do so, and Simple will trade places with him to try and watch the window, in fact, go beyond into the water below and around to jungle to hold off any rotations. Both G2 players make that just 1 now in Shox, but both were in the window. Shox will grab the op and I imagine fade away, despite low HP on 2.
He knows if he takes a couple down, though, he can cause some damage. That's why he'll at least explore the idea of finding some exit kills, which he certainly delivers on so far. That's simple dropping. That's probably all to be good for. But look at Edward. He's coming in from the bank area. So he could be the thorn in Shoxy's side. As he comes through, Shoxy does get one more kill, but let's see if he finds the frag, I think, Edward. Oh, no. Oof. I thought he was going to get his head blown off there with a no-scope or something. If NAVI loses round, it's a full reset. Double digits for G2, they can still win this game and then some. Flamey opens things up. Apex there was the stack, ready to shut him down. Time ticking away now, 20 seconds and a 4-on-3.
20 seconds and a 4-on-3. That's shots instead for Apex that needs to be better. Kenny steps out. Down goes Simple.
Nothing really landing this time, though. Play by Apex. This is looking very efficient with the AK-47. Pinpoint accuracy there. Stuck in the corner. They run through their own smokes, and he makes them look a little bit foolish. He can fall back now. That's the way you play. Get the opening picks, fall back. You don't need 3. Do whatever you can to win the round. That should be the main objective. You don't want the highlight clips. That's the players I respect that can just know when they've done enough. And now they can go very defensively and wait for NAVI to commit. Such a good kill there by Shoxy as well. That's really nice bluff. It's going to be Body. He's had a very quiet game as well. The Orchid spray can't make the shots connect. 4-on-2, but that should be the round concluded. They'll know they're heading towards A and
staying on the bomb to babysit it. They're going to check the truck. They spot his shoulder, though, so element of his surprise for him on top of the site. Gone, and Kenny, AWP. It leaves just Edward, 19, and even though it's planted for him, there's not much he can do. A flash goes over, catches himself even. They've already defused it, and he might as well save. MBK, meanwhile, he's stepped up late and nearly got 2 for 1.
it's the first.
Well, 1 for Simple. You're right. Doesn't even get damaged in all of that. So, best off for him is Kenny, meanwhile, smoked off in the site, has to look passive. Flamey.
Here we go.
And Simple again catches an aggressive flank from Apex, trying to pull around back. This is, you're right, here we go. Yep.
That's not bad. Use that next round. Can't find the shot as he falls back. Before he gives the AWP away now. No, he manages to hit the second shot. 14-12.
Body, meanwhile, will take out Edward. Flamey still trying to fight back and decides to throw a Molotov for some reason toward the park after he just was peeked by Apex, who re-peeks, sees him with a bottle in his hand, and probably should drink away his sorrows. As Zeus tries to do better from the fountain, he certainly will. He's actually gotten Shox down in an exchange where the head was only showing for Shox. This brings it to a 2 versus 2 at a very quick round that's rather odd, and out toward the party, or the park, I should say.
2-on-2. NAVI get this. It's going to be map points and money destroyed for the French side, but Kenny S holding strong.
Goes away slowly. Check all possibilities. Kenny gets closer toward the bank stairs. They'll hear the smoke go down. They know he's planting inside of it, and Kenny's going to try and get so close in the AWP that, yeah, that's very brave, that he gets the shot right away without him knowing that he's fallen back, but he's still alone. He's alone on the site.
Yeah, that was a bit of a weird decision from Kenny.
Yeah, now it's just a matter of timing. Zeus reads it, MBK goes down, and Flamey are tagged, but they still have those two greater than G2 does. Take that back ever so slightly. Body, he's dropped the bomb again.
The refrag with the bomb on your back and 10 HP. Body finds them an opening here. This is looking good for them with Edward on 30 HP as well. MBK is given the call. They're not going towards the B side. Push Monster, nothing there at all. They will be fully committing, and Apex is playing the defensive angle, but will it be enough? Has to find at least 2 kills here to make this round a possibility. There's the first and the second as well. That should be the round. 13 seconds and MBK coming in the back, and after finding the first 2 picks, they got them back into it. Contact play. Why not? The best. It's over. Overtime's coming in.
Body, body, body. Bag, 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 bag. Call the corner. He's going to have a busy day. Apex will come back around and take out Zeus. We've got overtime.
And finding the first shot. That's Apex. This will be the reverse sweep after losing their first half 11 format. Looks like they might have done it.
Yeah, I think they... all at once, too. Not a constant linear vector. It would just be like bang, hitting a wall. Apex hits Edward.
I'm just saying, dude, it's a really bad score. Like, and a map they're in overtime as well. You just can't find anything.
Leave Fifi alone. He has such a gentle laugh. Just